Hi, my YouTube friends. Welcome to my channel. My name is Mia, and this is my Christmas premiere. If you haven't been here before, I hope you'll stick around and that you will choose to subscribe to my channel. It would really make me happy. And if you're back, welcome back. I'm so happy to see you again. This premiere would basically be a web-in chat, and I will tell you about the Christmas that we celebrate here. I live in Denmark, so it might be a bit different from your Christmas. And yeah, let's get this Christmas premiere going, and maybe I'll answer some tag questions that I found on the internet. Who knows if I run out of Christmas stuff to tell. So yeah, hi. This is my diamond painting. It isn't a Christmas diamond painting because I don't have one, sadly. This is a space painting. I got this off of AliExpress a while ago. That was before I really learned about Diamond Art Club and, the other companies that sell licensed diamond paintings. So yeah, I didn't know about those until recently, and I decided that I need to finish off these cheaper diamond paintings before I start my diamond paintings from the Diamond Art Club and the one that I have from Enabler's Outpost. My diamond painting pen is from Tours. I have a few different ones. This one is filled with my own putty that I make. I'm trying it out. This is my putty. It is in the scent with salty caramel. I love it. I'm not very good at multi-placing, and especially not on these cheaper diamond paintings, because yeah, it doesn't work. I can't wait to start multi-placing on my Diamond Art Clubs and my Enabler's Outpost. So this is filled with my own putty. Then I have this other Simply Tour pen. It's beautiful. This was my first, resin pen, and it's so beautiful. I love it. Then I have my cat-eared pen, where I have my patty wax in. I like, to try out different things. And the sad thing about this diamond painting is the glue isn't very good. So I can't use this pen where I have glue dots in because they're too strong. So that is why I use my putty right now. And I like the pop, that pop. Sadly, it won't give a pop every time because of the glue. Sometimes I almost have to use my tweezers to place them because the glue is so weak that even the regular red wax won't let go of the drill because of the glue. So yeah, it's a bit sad, but yeah, anyway. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to you all. I'm so happy you're here. As far as I know, my video is the last one in this Christmas premiere series. So yeah, I will be the last one. So let me tell you about the way we celebrate Christmas in my family. This year will be a tiny Christmas for us. We will only be 5. That will be me, my husband David, his mama, his sister, and his brother. I also have my brother and my parents and my brother's daughter, his daughter Rosa, my niece. I have talked about her in my other videos. You can go watch them later if you want to. But we won't celebrate Christmas with them this year because we celebrated with them last year, and this year we want to celebrate with David's family. So it will be a small Christmas, but small Christmases have their own charm, right? We will spend it, have a good time together, eat a lot of good food, and just be together, which is what Christmas is about for me. It has been years since we gave presents to each other, just because, eventually I was like, I don't need anything. I have everything that I need in my life, and if I need something, I just buy it. So that is what we agreed on years ago. So our Christmas is basically spending time with each other and eating good food. And yeah, so we will be 5, and usually the others will show up, around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, sometimes later, especially when you have to have David's mom ready. She's not easy to get out of the house. Usually I end up giving her a time about half an hour to an hour earlier than everybody else arrives. Then there is a chance that she will be here on time. It annoys the bat out of me that she can't be on time. And I have told her several times that it is basically lack of respect for other people's times when you're late. But she is 79 years old, and apparently she's not about to change. So I take the steps that I can to ensure that she's here on time. And yeah, for the past 2 years, David's brother has lived with her, and that helps a little, even though he has issues getting her out of the house as well. So yeah. David's sister, her name is Nynne. She will be here a bit earlier, She has a bit of a drive to get here, and she'll leave early because she has some visits to do on the way over here. She lives about 2 hours away from us. So she'll be here to help, with the making dinner and stuff like that. We celebrate Christmas in Denmark on the 24th of December. We give gifts, if we give gifts. We give gifts on the 24th in the evening. So yeah, we eat dinner, which in Denmark you have different choices. Most people eat duck, or they eat pork, or they eat a pork sausage. But most people eat duck. But in Denmark this year we had some bird flu running around. So basically 11 million ducks had to be slayed down because of this bird flu. So it is a bit of a task to get hold of a bird this year. But usually when we, some years we have been over 10 people, so usually I just buy a goose. And I did that this year too. It's about 4 kilos, which I would guess is about 9 pounds or something. It is 4.4 kilos, which is more than enough for 5 people. But then we have leftovers for the Christmas day, so that is good. So we have goose, then we have white potatoes, something that we call brown potatoes, which is small potatoes you put in a frying pan, and then first you put in sugar and butter, and then you let that melt to a caramel. Then you put in the potatoes, the small potatoes, and basically, you heat them up in the caramel, and they taste amazing. So we have that, white and brown potatoes. Then we have sauce made from, the duck fat. And then, well, not duck fat. That is more like, the liquid when you make the goose, I bathe the goose while it's cooking. Then we will have a salad made from red cabbage, green cabbage. There will be some apples and oranges and some nuts in it. We will have, what is the name of it? Pomegranate seeds in it. Oh, I can't wait, really. And then for dessert, we will have rice pudding, which is, I don't know if you've seen on my Instagram, I put up a picture from when I made rice porridge. So when I have made rice porridge, we will have some leftovers, and I make that into a rice pudding, which is you mix it with whipped cream and some vanilla and some almond, chopped almonds. And yeah, and then you have this rice porridge, rice porridge, really. No, rice dessert. I will try to find some pictures to put on my Instagram that you can go look on if you want to. I will link to my Instagram in the description down below. And if I can find some pictures of earlier years, Risalamang, as it is called, I will put it in here if I can find it. Yeah, usually it takes us about 2 hours to eat, even though we're just 5 persons here. While we eat, we drink beer, usually. Some people drink wine or soda or something. I don't drink beer, but usually I drink some soda, water, or soda. I like Pepsi, so usually I will drink that. And then when we have eaten, we clear everything away. And then we go, we have a Christmas tree up. We haven't decorated it yet because cats. We have 4 cats. Sadly, we had to euthanize Oscar this week because he was so sick with his corona. He had corona for cats, and his intestine and his bowel movements were really, really bad. So we have 4 cats now, and cats in Christmas tree can be interesting. But we will then either dance around the Christmas tree while singing Christmas carols, or we will sit in the sofas and sing, or we won't sing at all. And then we will just, relax and talk, maybe play a game. Had we had, gifts to unwrap, we would have those under the tree. And, then we would dance around the tree singing the carols. And afterwards, we would, choose a designated Santa Claus. And that person would, give the gifts. For me, I really love giving gifts to people. But for Christmas, it is like, I felt like that it ended up being a swap of money, because it was like, yeah, I have that much money to give to you, so you have to do the same for me. And I was like, you know what? Let's quit the gift giving and instead just enjoy being together, which is what Christmas is for me. Christmas is about family. It's about being together. It is, having fun and enjoying each other's company. I don't like this, having to buy something that costs a certain amount of money. Because I have a hard time finding, smaller gifts that I want, because usually I buy these smaller items for myself when I need them. That is just the way I work, and David too. So, yeah, we will drink coffee and have, a platter of too much candy and some of the Christmas cookies that I baked. And then we will just enjoy each other's company until people get tired and go home. So, yeah, that is our Christmas this year. Last year at my brother's, we were, eating the good food and having fun, and we were dancing around the Christmas tree, and Rosa, who was 18 months at the time, was for the first time really, walking around the Christmas tree and dancing with the rest of us for the first time. And, I loved to watch her enjoy her first real Christmas, a Christmas where she was conscious of what was going on. And her opening all her presents, that was the best thing for me. I mean, I only buy presents for kids. So this year I have presents for Rosa. I have found something that you can't buy everywhere. We were at a Christmas fair a few weeks ago, and there was this lady who was selling felted goods. So she had these little bags where she had felted items for a children's song. And this one that I bought was like, 5 little monkeys sitting in a tree. And there was this big crocodile, and there were the 5 little monkeys. And then you would have the little pouches inside of the crocodile or the alligator where the monkeys would end up after the alligator ate them. And Rosa loves this song. We sing it in Danish, of course, since we live in Denmark. And she loves this song. We sing it almost every week when she's out here, several times in the car, when we drive out here or I drive her home. So, yeah. That is what you will get from us this year. I can't wait to hear about what she says when she opens it. So yeah, maybe I'll buy her something for out here as well. I guess that will go home to her own home, so that she has it with her parents. Yeah. So Christmas is usually pretty relaxed. It is about eating and opening presents and dancing around the Christmas tree. And yeah, I love some of our carols that we sing around the Christmas tree. Sadly, I don't sing very, very well. Otherwise, I would have sung a few of the songs for you, but I won't do that to you. Because I would scare you away with my horrible voice. And it's even worse now because I've just come over the virus. So my voice is still a little raspy, and yeah. So I won't sing for you. Maybe in another video I will sing you some songs. I love to sing, but I can't sing. David, my husband, usually say that I sing loud, false, and with pride. And he's right. I love to sing. When I was younger, I was in a choir, and I loved it, and I could sing. But, yeah, I did some things that weren't good for your voice, like smoking, and that ruined my singing voice. I don't smoke anymore. It has been years and years since I did that. But yeah. So that is the enjoyable Christmas. But then on the 26th, which is the day that you are seeing this video, we will have a big Christmas dinner with the entire family on David's side. We will be around 24 people in our house, and everybody will be here at around 11 o'clock, which is the time of this video. I just realized that. I will try to be here to talk to you while I do this video. But they will be here for a big Christmas dinner. There will be a lot of eating again. Basically, that is what Christmas dinner is about in Denmark. So we will gather the entire family. Sadly, we lost some of the family members this year. That is very sad, and we miss them dearly. But you know, it is fun to see everybody. It's been a while because of the, you know what? We were supposed to have been here last year, everybody. But we postponed that because of, you know, the virus that were everywhere. So this year we are here, and we will be about 24, I think. So they will all be here at around 11 o'clock, and we will be seated and eating for I don't know how many hours, and you know, talking about what's happened and how everybody's doing. And there are only 2 kids in this family, you know, younger kids. They are 4 and 7. So we will probably let them watch TV in our little TV room, you know, so they don't have to watch the grown-ups talk. And I hope that they bring some toys and their, you know, tablets and stuff, because I only have the toys that Rosa uses, and Rosa is quite a bit younger than them. Then we will have something that it's called a present hunt, really. You have a bunch of presents. Everybody is supposed to bring 2 presents per person, and you put all those in the middle of the table. Then you get some dicers, and you roll the dicers on, and you know, I roll the dice, and if I get a 6, I get to grab a present on the table. And we do that until all the presents on the table are gone. Then we have a little, you know, either use the phone or something, and then we put, you know, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. You know, nobody knows exactly how long, but between 3 and I don't know, 7, 8 minutes, and then everybody starts rolling the dice again. You know, we're 24 people, and we have 2 dices, I think. You know, they start on each end of the table. And then if you get a 6 again, you get to steal a package from one of the other persons around the table. And you get to do that until the alarm goes off. And then you have the packages that, you know, are in front of you. Some years we have, you know, you can't steal the last present that a person have, but usually it's like you can steal everything, you know. You don't have to leave anything behind for a person to have, which is, you know, we're grown-ups, so, you know, most people understand that, and the children are still too young to be a part of it. And usually it is way, way, way too noisy for me, so I will, you know, either go in here for a little bit, or I will sit with the kids and talk to them, because it is too much for me. But it is a lot of fun, and there is a lot of, you know, yelling and screaming, and I want that one, no, 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 that one, and yeah, it is a lot of fun. And then it is, you know, what did I get? Because usually people want the biggest one of the lot, and then it shows up as, oh, I don't know, a cup, or some potatoes, some carrots. You know, people buy a kilo of carrot, and wrap it in something so that you can't feel what it is. Sometimes it's been toilet paper. Some of the family have beehives, so they bring honey. It can be all sorts of things. It can be cookies. It can be chocolate. It is always very fun to see what people, bring for these little packages. I sometimes have knitted some cloth that we, wrap for these games, or other little things, So that is fun. And after that, we, have coffee and candy and goodies, and we just talk. And I don't know, usually the first people would leave around 5 or 6 p.m. and the last ones will leave whenever they feel like it. It is just a relaxed, fun day with a lot of people. And after that, I'm tired, It has been a long day of gathering and talking and being social. And I love being social, but it wears me out, okay? I am introverted, and I get tired very easily because of my triple fail syndrome. I'm fatigued easily, so at Christmas like this, even though I love Christmas and I love family, I need some time for myself after that. So on the 27th, we have no plans. David is off on that day. Usually he would be back at work, but this year he had 2 days off on the 27th and 28th of December. So that on the 27th we will do nothing at all, just relax. And then on the 28th we will go to visit his uncle and his girlfriend in the new apartment they moved into here in the beginning of December. So we're going down there to, see the new place. Yeah, that will be quite relaxing as well. But yeah, and then we will, maybe her kids will come along and we will see them as well. So that is our Christmas this year. I would love if you would write about your Christmas down in the live section or in the comment section if you're watching this later. I would love to know how our Christmas differs from your Christmas. I know that in America you celebrate and get gifts on the 25th of December. Do you give gifts, or have you stopped with that as well? What did you get for Christmas if you get presents? I would love to know what you got. So, yeah, that is the Christmas. And now I will find some tag questions and please answer them along with me. I would love to see what your answers are, okay? So, let's see. I won't take all of them because some of them is, yeah. Number 1 is, what is your favorite Christmas carol? So, I don't suppose that you know this one, but I could link it down below. It is a Danish or Norwegian Christmas carol. It is called Tændes julelys. It is Now We Light 1,000 Christmas carols, Christmas lights. And it's basically go, I will sing, don't laugh. Nu tændes julelys. Goes like that. But I will find either a YouTube video or a Spotify link down below in the comment section, and you can listen to it. I will find it with my favorite artist that sings the song. His name is Stig Rossen. He is amazing, and he's been in a lot of musicals as well. So, yeah, let me know down below what is your favorite Christmas carol. If it has to be an English one, so here comes my fan going. I really, really like Funky Funky Christmas with New Kids on the Block. I will find a video if I can and link it down below if you want to hear that one as well. But that is one of my favorite Christmas songs or carols. So, yeah. What is the best gift you have ever received for Christmas? My best gift that I have ever received? So to be honest, I can't remember much of my childhood because there was a lot of trauma going on. But one of the best gifts that I got as an adult was from the years when David's family, in David's family, we decided to buy one big gift instead of a lot of smaller ones. So you got one gift from the entire bunch. And I got my first set of Knit Pro knitting needles. That is one of the best gifts that I ever received, and I have used them ever since. They are Knit Pro Symphony. They are made of wood, and yeah, they are some of my favorite gifts that I've ever received. As a child, I think it was the year when I received my Barbie Dream House. I loved that one, and I played with it for years and years. I think I was a bit older than most before I stopped playing with my Barbie dolls. I think I was around, 13 or 14 before I was ready to let go of childhood. So, yeah. What was your favorite gift you ever received, both as a child and as an adult? Let me know. What is your favorite Christmas movie? Yeah, I love The Grinch That Stole Christmas. I have to watch that every year. If not, it isn't really Christmas. I also love Santa Claus, the movies. Do you believe in Santa Claus or what they're called? Yeah. But the Grinch movie is my favorite Christmas movie. Let me know what your favorite Christmas movie is. Here is, what do you like the most during Christmas? So what I like the most is spending time with family. That is what I like the best. It is the chance to just have time and, being together and eating good food. We have this word in Danish called hygge, which is, most people say that hygge is about eating good food, and sometimes I believe they're right, because whenever Danish people are having a good time, they eat. It's like, was it a good party? Yeah, the food was great. So, yeah. But for me it is, being with my family and friends and something. So, let me know what you like the most about Christmas. Last time, when did you celebrate White Christmas? So the last time we had White Christmas was about, I think, 2010. We don't get a lot of snow here in Denmark, and usually we get it in January and February. We had a chance this year, but Mother Earth decided that next week, we have a week left before it's Christmas. So next week it will be warm again. So the snow that we've gotten here in December, it'll disappear again. Sadly. I would love if we would have snow on Christmas, but sadly I don't think we will have a white Christmas. So yeah, but last time I think was in 2010. When was your last white Christmas? Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum. One of the most memorable events that happened during the last Christmas. The last Christmas, I guess that was last year. Well, what I loved about last year was the fact that Rosa was there. That was amazing to see her experience her first, Christmas as she was able to be a part of it, I loved seeing her walk around the Christmas tree and opening her presents alone. And, for me, Christmas is for children, I don't need to celebrate Christmas for me. I think that Christmas is for the kids. So yeah, that is the most memorable thing about last Christmas. That was Rosa and seeing her enjoy it. So yeah. Write down below what was your memorable event for last Christmas. Honestly, when did you first realize that Santa Claus and his gifts are non-existent? So here is the story. I was about 3 years old when I was laying in bed one night, and I wasn't sleeping even though it was quite late. I don't know why, I can't remember. It's many years ago. And I saw my mom coming to my room, putting her hand down in my stocking, and then I saw that she had something in her hand, and then when she pulled her hand from my stocking, it wasn't there anymore. And, I sat up in bed and I was like, Mommy, why did you put something in my stocking? Why wasn't it Santa Claus? And she gave some lame excuse about how Santa had called her and told her that he wasn't able to make it, and yeah. That is when I realized that there were no Santa. At about 3 years old. I was a very wise child, I guess you can say. I knew and understood way too much for my age. I did keep it a secret that I knew it because my brother was, well, at that time my brother was a baby. He was about 6 months old or something. But I kept it to myself for many years, even in school. Or in kindergarten. I didn't tell people that I knew. So, yeah. When did you find out about Santa not existing? Yeah. What is your plan for Christmas? I already told you. What is the theme color that you wear the most for Christmas? Red. I love red. And I bought, I have some Christmas dresses that I will be wearing for Christmas Eve and for the Christmas dinner. One of them, I bought it for last year's Christmas dinner with the family. And it is sort of pandemic related, but I want to wear it this year because I think it's so, so funny. It is something about wearing masks and, sanitizing your hands. I can't remember it right now, but I loved it and I will wear it this year. How do you decorate your house during Christmas? So we have a video, or I have a video on the outside decoration of our house with the light that we put up. Inside we have, window stickers, and we have a lot of little figurines that is all over the house. I will try to make a video of that one of the next days to put up as well, so you might be able to find that one on my channel if you want to. So we decorate inside, and it is a lot of little figurines and Santa Clauses and angels. I love angels, and I am a Christian, so I love the story of Christ and the angels, how they came. And I like angels a lot more than I like gnomes and elves. But that is what most people have in their houses, little Santa Clauses or elves and gnomes. So we have both. And then we have a bunch of window stickers. I love window stickers. We have them everywhere. Even on our cupboards and stuff with glass. We have them on there as well. And on the mirrors, and yeah. I love those. So how do you decorate your house during Christmas? One thing that you never stop buying during Christmas: candy. We need candy for Christmas. And then I buy butter and cream to make, Christmas cookies and to make the rice pudding that we need. So that is what I always buy. This is a bit of a sad one, but it is interesting, and I hope you will answer it down below as well. Have you ever got hurt during this time? Have anybody hurt your feelings? So I remember that when I was around 17 or 18, I had a hard time because I didn't have my diagnosis back then for Klippel-Feil syndrome. All I know is that my back hurt and my neck hurt, and I was in a lot of pain, and I was in high school at the time, and we had to have gymnastics and stuff, but I couldn't really because everything hurt so bad. So I would usually skip those classes, and I ended up being thrown out of school because I had too much, I wasn't there enough. When you just skip classes, you can be thrown out of school, and I was thrown out of school because my doctor wouldn't give me a notice that it was okay for me to not have gymnastics because I didn't have a reason as to why. Being in pain without a cause wasn't enough. So I was thrown out of school just before Christmas, and I told my parents, and my mom was so angry. Instead of, supporting me and trying to figure out, what was going on with her daughter, she got so angry that she said that I had to leave her house as soon as possible because she didn't want to have me there when I wasn't a good child, and I was a disappointment to her that I wasn't able to go to school and be a good daughter and not disappoint her. So that is one of the things that hurt me during Christmas. I remember that my mom's sister was there and she was horrified at what my mom was doing and saying to me. And she ended up leaving with her little daughter saying, if your mom kicks you out, come to me. So, yeah. I think I was 18. And 4 months later, I left to be an au pair in Germany. So I did leave home, but yeah. Have you ever been hurt at Christmas time? Please let me know. How does your friends celebrate Christmas? See, that is what I would like. You're my friends, so how do you celebrate? I know most of my Danish friends pretty much celebrate Christmas the same way I do. Most of them, of course, have presents and they dance and sing around the Christmas tree and, the whole present situation is different in each family. Some have like a gazillion presents under the tree. Others just have a few. Some people have a hard time even getting food for Christmas, especially now during this time when everything is so expensive. But I would really, really like to know how you celebrate Christmas. Do you go caroling, for example? I would love to know if you do that. That is not a thing in Denmark. We don't go caroling. So I would love to know if you do that. And when do you do it? Is it on Christmas Eve or is it during December? Yeah, let me know. I would really, really love to know. I love hearing about, how different countries celebrate Christmas and stuff like that. So please let me know how you celebrate. I would love to know. So this is a good one as well. Red or green? Which color occupies your life during this time of every year? So which color is most present in your life during Christmas? Is it red or green? Or is it maybe another color? We have a lot of red. Red lights, red Christmas decorations. Not a lot of green, really. Our tree is green. I mean, even though we have a plastic tree, it is green. A tree has to be green. It doesn't have to be pink or white or blue or any other color that I have seen. A Christmas tree is green. So that is the green thing that we have. So our Christmas decorations are mostly red and white. So yeah, I will try to find a picture of an earlier year of our Christmas tree, how we decorate it, so you can see that. It might be it will be from our former house because we haven't had our Christmas tree up yet here. Last year we weren't here since we were at my brother's house, so we didn't put up our tree. So I will try to find a picture to set in here to see, to show you, sorry. But let me know, what is your primary color for Christmas, red or green? What is the biggest surprise you have ever gotten in your life for Christmas? Well, that was 3 years ago when I was told that my brother and his girlfriend expected a child. That is my biggest Christmas surprise. And I was so happy that I was going to be an aunt again. In Denmark, we have, different titles depending on your relation to the kid. An aunt is somebody who is married into the family. But as I am the sister of the father, my official title is Fester, which is basically father's sister, And then for my nieces, my sister's girls, I am Muster, which is mother's sister. So, yeah, we have a few more titles than you have in English. In English, I'm just an aunt. And that is okay, but I would wish for there to be more titles in English. You just have an uncle and an aunt, that is it. We have different titles. Even uncles have different, you have mother's brother or father's brother, depending on your relation. So, yeah. David is an uncle because he is, married into the family. And we just have nieces and, we have nieces on my side of the family. David's siblings don't have kids. And they are basically too old by now. So, sadly. And David and I never got kids because of my health, and nobody. If I had known as a child, we might have, gotten kids, because we would have known to get them very early on, but we didn't. So that is why we never had kids, even though that was the biggest dream of mine. So we don't have a lot of kids in the family, sadly. But that is life, and so, next question. Dum, dum, dum. Which decorative thing, according to you, makes the Christmas look more stunning? Lights. Lights. I love the lights outside and inside. Light is what makes Christmas time amazing. I love watching all the outside lights on the houses, both in our tiny village and in Fredericia, and everywhere we go. I love looking at all the lights. And I love when people, leave them after Christmas as well. David usually takes them down sometimes in January, but I would love if people would leave them until, I don't know, the end of February. That would be my absolutely favorite thing, but that doesn't happen. But let me know what you think down below. Do you buy presents or try DIYs? I do both. I love making presents. I love to knit and give those to people. But, since we don't do Christmas presents anymore, that isn't an issue. Well, For Rosa, I usually buy something and then I knit her clothes as well. She isn't really in dire need of toys. She has a lot of toys. Um, and basically, the present that we're giving to her this year is a DIY. You know, someone made that with their own hands, and I love that. I will also be giving her a dress this week, so hopefully that will be her Christmas dress this year, and she might get some other clothes as well that I have knitted that she can use. So when it comes to children, I basically do both. I love knitting clothes for kids. That is, I love that. And I also like getting homemade stuff from people if they, think about it. If they know that this is something that I would love. If they really know me and know this is something that I would use or wear, I had an earlier friend years and years ago who gave me a little scarf or something, these things that you wear every day around your neck. And I don't wear stuff like that because of my very short neck. I feel like I'm being, strangled when I wear them. And she loved them, which is, I understand that. But I was so disappointed that she knew me that little after so many years that she was like, yeah, this is what I will, get her. Or somebody made it because I love them. And I was like, do you really know me that little? Have you ever seen me wear this? It's the same with shawls. Well, sometimes I use a shawl at home when it's very, very cold, But, no. I don't like things around my neck. I feel like I'm being strangled. But if people know me and know what I like and love, yay, go for it. And I love giving people homemade stuff as well. So, yeah. Let me know down below. Do you buy gifts or make them yourself? Yeah. So, it is about time for me to end this video. I hope you have enjoyed being here, and I hope that you will stay here. If you will give this video a like a thumbs up before you leave, and please write a comment down below if you are on replay, and in the comment, if you watch this later, please make the hashtag replay. Write a comment, and if you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe. I would love to have you here. So, yeah. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And in Danish, that is Glædelig jul og godt nytår. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.